Hello everyone, the right place. By the end of this session, you will understand not just what Python is, but why it's become the go-to language for millions of developers worldwide. So, let's dive right in. To begin, let me give a quick roadmap of what we are covering today. Start with where Python came from. Then move into what makes it special. Explore why everyone seems to be talking about it. See how it's being used in the real world. And finally, we will discuss why learning Python could be one of the best decisions you make for your career. Trust me, by the end, you will eager to write your first line of Python code. Let's travel back in time to the late 1980s. Imagine a Dutch programmer named Guido van Rossum. Something interesting. Python isn't named after the snake. Guido was a fan of a British comedy show called Monty Python's Flying Circus, and he wanted his language to be fun and approachable, just like the show. That's the spirit of Python right there. His vision was clear: makes a language that reads almost like English, is easy to read, learn, yet powerful enough to build real applications. He wanted programming to be accessible to everyone, not just computer scientists. Fast forward to February 1991, Python version 0.9 was released to the world. Think about it. Over 30 years ago, since then, Python has been on an incredible journey. In the year 2000, Python 2.0 came out with major improvements. Then in 2008, Python 3.0 was released, which is the foundation of what we use today. And here are year 2025, where Python has become one of the most dominant programming languages on the planet. What exactly is Python? Let me break this down in simple terms. First, it's a high level language. What does that mean? It means Python takes care all of the complex technical stuff happening inside your computer. You don't need to worry about memory management or complicated mission instructions. You just write simple commands. What does that mean? You don't need to worry about memory management or complicated mission instructions. You just write simple commands and Python handles the rest. Second, in general purpose. This is huge. Unlike some languages that are built for specific tasks, Python can do almost anything. Want to build a website? Python can do it. How about any analyzing data or building AI models? Python excels at that. Gaming, automation, mobile apps, you name it, Python can handle it. It's like having a Swiss army knife in your programming toolkit. Here I am using Jupyter tool to write and execute Python code. I am writing print hello world. it simply get the output hello world. Now let me show you why beginners love Python, because it's a beginner friendly language. Look at how natural the code looks. If I want to check someone's age and prints a message, the code reads just like a sentence you would say in English. There is no confusing syntax or dozens of symbols to remember. And here is another beautiful thing: Python is interpreted. What does that mean for you? It means you don't have to go through the complicated compilation process like in other languages. You write a line, run it, see the result immediately. This makes learning incredibly fast. If you made a mistake, no problem. Python tells you exactly what went wrong and you can fix it right away. This instant feedback is gold for beginners. Now let's talk about why Python has exploded in popularity. One word: libraries. Imagine you want to bake a cake. Would you rather grow the wheat, mill the flour, and make everything from scratch? Or would you prefer to use ready made ingredients? Python libraries are like those ready made ingredients. Expert developers have created these libraries and shared them with the world for free. You need to analyze data, NumPy and Pandas have covered. Building an AI model, TensorFlow and PyTorch are industry standards. Want to create a website? Django and Flask make it incredibly easy. These libraries are save you months or even years of work. You are literally standing on the shoulders of giants. These packages or libraries provides Python a great deal of power. But wait, there is more. Python is not just popular with beginners. It is the language of choice for tech giants. Google uses Python extensively. YouTube, which Google owns, is largely built with Python. Instagram serves over a billion users using Python. Netflix uses it to power their recommendation algorithm. Microsoft, Amazon, NASA, Facebook, and Tesla, the list goes on and on. When companies of this caliber trust Python with billions of dollars worth of infrastructure, that tells you something. And here is what I love most: the community. Python has millions of developers worldwide who are incredibly supportive. If you're stuck on a problem at 2 a.m., there is probably a forum discussion, a YouTube tutorial, or a blog post, or a chatbot that addresses exactly your issue. This community support is invaluable when you are learning. Python also plays well with others. It integrates beautifully with databases, other programming languages like C, C++, Java, web APIs, cloud platforms like AWS and Azure, and even hardware devices like Raspberry Pi and Arduino. And get this, write your code once, it runs on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux without any changes. This cross platform capability is a game changer. Plus, Python is fast to develop with. You can build in hours what might take days in other languages. Less code, ready-made libraries, easy debugging. It all adds up to rapid development. In today's fast-paced world, this speed is a massive advantage. Let me blow your mind with where Python is actually used in real life. When you search on Google, Python is working behind the scenes. When Netflix recommends a show you will love, that's Python analyzing your preferences. When self-driving car detects a pedestrian, Python is processing that image. When your bank detects a fraud transaction, Python algorithms are protecting your money. Python is everywhere. Web development, data science, artificial intelligence, automation, game development, mobile and desktop applications, cyber security and ethical hacking, IoT and robotics, finance, banking and trading. The list is endless. It's not just a programming language. It is the technology powering the modern world around us. Every day, you interact with Python powered systems. Benefits of learning Python. So, why should you learn Python? Let me give you some compelling reasons. If you are a student in IT, engineering, or science, Python is increasingly becoming a required skill. It's not optional anymore, it's essential. Universities and employers accept you know it. The job market is booming. Data scientists, AI engineers, automation specialists, full stack developers, all these high paying job roles require Python. And this is not temporary trend. The demand for Python skill is projected to grow strongly for at least the next decade. Thinking about freelancing or starting your own venture, Python is perfect. You can build MVPs quickly, automate businesses, create tools, and offer services all with Python. The possibilities for entrepreneurship are endless. The return on investment for learning Python is exceptional. You, you invest a few months learning and you gain a skill that opens doors for decades. Please like, share, and subscribe.